Immersing ourselves in the sweet embrace of sugary delights might seem like the ultimate pleasure, but the consequences are far from delightful. Our modern-day gastronomic landscape is rife with sugar-laden traps, from the innocent-looking potato to the tantalizing sweetness of fruit juices, the deceptive crunch of biscuits, and the comfort of freshly baked bread. The truth behind these foods is a tangled web of health repercussions. The human body, a marvel of biological engineering, operates optimally with a mere teaspoon of blood sugar, approximately 4 grams. This delicate amount fuels our cells, our movements, our thoughts. Yet, in a twist of excess, the average diet today bombards the body with a staggering 75 grams of added sugar daily, compounded by another 225 grams of carbohydrates that metamorphose into glucose quicker than a butterfly from its chrysalis. It's a siege of sweetness that our biology is ill-equipped to withstand. This glut of glucose ignites an inferno of inflammation, a silent yet unrelenting flame that chars our cellular landscape, leaving oxidative damage in its wake. As days turn to months, and months to years, this sugary onslaught coerces the body to hoard visceral fat, an insidious layer that ensnares our organs in a dangerous hug, impeding their noble functions. The surplus of sugar doesn't stop there, it marries water, creating a swollen ballet of fluid retention that weighs heavy on our hearts and etches fatigue under our eyes. Moreover, this excessive indulgence pillages our stores of vital nutrients, potassium, B vitamins, zinc, and a myriad of others crucial for our vitality. But fret not, for we stand at the cusp of understanding and action. Today's revelation is not just a tale of caution but a roadmap to redemption. We delve deep into the 6 perilous health hazards that an overindulgence in carbohydrates and sugars heralds. More importantly, we chart the course for breaking free from the clutches of sugar addiction, outlining tangible steps towards a liberation that your body yearns for. As we embark on this journey of knowledge and recovery, remember that each step towards reducing sugar is a step towards reclaiming your health. Before making any health changes, it's important to consult with a healthcare provider to tailor the journey to your needs. This video isn't just a lesson, it's a lifeline for those ready to cut the sugary strings and puppeteer their health with informed precision. Number 1. Developing diabetes. Immerse yourself in the stark reality that a relentless torrent of sugary indulgences doesn't just tantalize your taste buds, but may barricade the very cells meant to harness this energy. When sugar becomes a siege rather than a sprinkle in your diet, your cells raise the drawbridge against insulin, the faithful carrier of sugar into their realm. This resistance to insulin's knock on the cellular door is the prologue to a cascading drama of health complications: insulin resistance, a prelude to prediabetes, which in turn can spiral into the chronic act of type 2 diabetes. As the plot thickens, your pancreas is overworked, churning out insulin in a desperate effort to compensate, until, exhaustingly, it can't keep up. Number 2. Nerve damage. For those who've indulged in an excess of refined carbs and fast foods over the years, a sinister discomfort may begin to creep into the extremities. Fingers to toes may tingle or burn, or be besieged by sharp, jabbing pains. These are the harbingers of peripheral neuropathy, a grievous form of nerve injury brought on by the relentless onslaught of high blood sugar and insulin in the system. Excessive glucose acts as a thief, robbing nerves of vital oxygen, leading to their deterioration. The protective myelin sheath wears away. Imagine nerves as the body's electrical wiring. When their insulation erodes, they misfire, sending aberrant and often painful signals across your nervous network. In this condition, an individual might feel ghostly sensations or an unnerving numbness, signaling the distress of nerves crying out as they begin to suffocate without oxygen. Over time, this deprivation can lead to the tragic demise of these vital fibers, a process known as necrosis, which can result in severe consequences, such as the loss of a toe or even a foot, particularly in those with diabetes. Alarmingly, one need not be diabetic to suffer from this damage. It is the legacy of long-term dietary negligence. Number 3. Fatty liver disease. Embark on a journey of understanding that goes beyond the common knowledge of alcohol's wrath on the liver. Delve into the less discussed narrative where an excess of fructose plays the villain, inviting the onset of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. The culprit, high fructose corn syrup, lurks in over 80% of packaged delights, launching an assault on liver cells that culminates in inflammation and the accumulation of fat, inching you closer to diabetes and insulin resistance. Dismiss the myths that fruit sugars are innocuous. Their overconsumption weaves the same perilous tale. A liver besieged by these sweet infiltrators diminishes in its vital functions, leading to a downtrend in bile production. The domino effect is palpable. Indigestion, acid reflux, and heartburn emerge, alongside the silent but telling sign of nutrient malabsorption, pale, buoyant stools that signal a cry for help from within. Heed this tale, and let moderation be your guide. Number 4. Weight gain and digestive problems. In the intricate dance of blood sugar management, our bodies are masterful conductors, maintaining a precise harmony of merely 1 teaspoon of sugar, about 4 grams, in our bloodstream at any given moment. This biological symphony is orchestrated by insulin and glucagon, hormones released from the pancreatic ensemble, to keep blood sugar levels finely tuned. When we indulge in sugar or its covert operatives, carbohydrates, our body mobilizes insulin to transport sugar from the blood into cells, where it's often transformed into fat. This process, while efficient, can lead to the undesirable accumulation of fat within the liver. As the liver reaches capacity, excess fat begins to encroach upon the abdomen, draping itself as visceral fat around our vital organs. This unwelcome guest is far from benign, escalating blood pressure and interfering with organ function. To combat this, a pivot towards nourishing fats and proteins is key. I advocate for a culinary caste of pasture-raised eggs, the purity of extra virgin olive oil, the ancient goodness of ghee, and the nutrient-rich tapestry of grass-fed beef or organ meats. These choices don't just satisfy hunger, they provide a cornucopia of nutrients. And rest assured, your body is equipped with the remarkable ability to produce its own sugar from proteins and fats through gluconeogenesis, ensuring energy levels remain buoyant without the need for dietary sugar. As we delve deeper, it's crucial to acknowledge that sugary foods, grains, starches, fructose, and various fillers are not just foes of the figure but also adversaries of our gut microbiome. They lay siege to the intestinal walls, potentially perforating them and allowing toxins from waste to seep into the bloodstream. This breach can escalate into a myriad of autoimmune skirmishes, including celiac disease, inflammatory bowel disease, hepatitis, type 1 diabetes, lupus, psoriasis, rheumatoid arthritis, and a plethora of allergies. By championing the right foods, we not only sculpt a healthier physique but also fortify the intestinal fortresses that safeguard our well-being. Number 5. Problems with your heart and circulation. In the intricate dance of our bloodstream, a deluge of sugar disrupts the rhythm, leading to a dangerous cascade of events. As blood sugar levels surge, they cloak the hemoglobin within red blood cells like an unwelcome veil. The consequence? A transformation of these once live cells into a sluggish, sticky mass, far more akin to a clot than a carrier of life-giving oxygen. It's in this thickened state that the arteries become fraught with peril, hosting potential blockages that could precipitate catastrophic events such as strokes or heart attacks, silent assailants lurking in the sweet shadows of our dietary choices. Sugar, the silent marauder of our vascular harmony, not only threatens the heart but wages a covert war on organs across the battlefield of the body. Oxygen, the very essence of vitality, finds its passage thwarted, leaving tissues gasping in a hypoxic state. Organs like the kidneys suffer insidiously, their delicate structures overwhelmed by the sugary siege. Meanwhile, the arterial walls, once the flexible highways of the circulatory system, are assailed by oxidative forces, losing their pliability. This rigidity transforms once supple vessels into brittle conduits, a condition that amplifies the risk of embolism and cardiac mishap. This stealthy progression from sugar to stiffness, from viscosity to vulnerability, exemplifies the insidious nature of excessive glucose, a pervasive peril in the bloodstream, dictating a fate that can, and should, be avoided with vigilant dietary guardianship. Number 6. Problems with the brain and the eyes. Diving into the depths of sugar's impact, it's alarming to acknowledge that not only does a high-sugar diet amplify the risk of stroke by provoking blood clots that deprive the brain of oxygen, but its insidious effects stretch far beyond. Ponder this: sugar's interaction with red blood cells can lead to the gradual accumulation of amyloid plaque within the brain. Over time, this buildup contributes to the onset of Alzheimer's disease, dementia, and a spectrum of cognitive impairments, essentially clogging the communication pathways between neurons. Yet, the ramifications on the brain are just the beginning. This same sticky protein can impair nerves that vitalize the eyes, such as the retina, escalating the threat of vision loss, blurriness, and retinopathy. The damage doesn't end there. By sapping vitamin C, sugar wreaks havoc on the blood vessels in your eyes, potentially leading to glaucoma, cataracts, dry eyes, and the deterioration of macular health with age. But there's a more insidious aspect to sugar. It's not just a physical threat but an addictive one. It triggers a fleeting dopamine high, a wave of pleasure akin to the effects of narcotics like heroin or cocaine, reinforcing an addictive cycle. However, the silver lining shines through in the form of strategies to break free from sugar's grip, which we'll explore later in the video. Now, considering the brain, it's crucial to understand the mental maelstrom sugar can create. Refined sugars, table sugar, high fructose corn syrup, fruit juices, and dextrose, cause a meteoric rise in blood glucose levels, depleting vitamin B1 reserves. Removing sugar can markedly enhance mental clarity and mood stability, thanks to more balanced blood sugar levels, fueling neurons and synapses more effectively. An intriguing turn happens when you eliminate sugar. The beneficial bacteria in your gut thrive, producing a symphony of neurotransmitters such as serotonin, GABA, and dopamine, which elevate mood and balance brain chemistry. This is a vital insight for anyone grappling with mental health issues. Observing their dietary habits often reveals an overconsumption of flour, sugar, carbs, and sodas, a pattern that, when reversed, could pave the way to mental well-being. Giving up sugar permanently can seem daunting, but with the right approach and mindset, it can be a manageable and life-enhancing journey. Here are some simple tips to help you cut sugar out of your life for good. Understand your triggers. Identify when you crave sugar the most. Is it during stress, boredom, or a particular time of the day? Recognize these patterns and prepare with healthy alternatives. Redefine sweetness. Gradually reduce the amount of sugar you add to foods and drinks. Start appreciating the natural sweetness in fruits and vegetables. Clean out your pantry, out of sight, out of mind. Remove sugary snacks from your home and replace them with whole foods like nuts, seeds, and fruit. Read labels religiously. Sugar is a master of disguise and can be hidden under many names in ingredient lists, such as corn syrup, dextrose, or sucrose. Stay informed about these aliases to make better choices. Don't go cold turkey. Depending on your current intake, gradually reducing sugar might be more sustainable than quitting abruptly. Allow your palate and body to adjust over time. Find healthy substitutes. Satisfy your sweet tooth with alternatives like fruit, dark chocolate, or natural sweeteners such as stevia or xylitol in moderation. Stay hydrated. Sometimes, thirst is confused with sugar cravings. Drinking water can help reduce the urge to reach for something sweet. Balance your diet. Ensure your meals have a good balance of proteins, fats, and fibers. This helps stabilize blood sugar levels and reduce cravings. Manage stress. High stress can lead to sugar cravings. Incorporate stress-reducing techniques such as meditation, exercise, or deep breathing into your daily routine. Be patient and kind to yourself. Habits, especially those linked to sugar, take time to break. Celebrate the small victories and don't be too hard on yourself if you have a setback. Remember, making a lifestyle change is a marathon, not a sprint. Small, consistent changes can lead to significant health benefits over time. If the insights shared today resonated with you, I'd greatly appreciate if you could give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to activate all notifications. This ensures you won't miss out on any future nuggets of health wisdom. Your support helps me continue my mission of spreading invaluable health and nutrition knowledge. Thank you immensely for tuning in. Remember, in every aspect of life, may you be blessed with robust health, abundant prosperity, and boundless joy. Until next time.